What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Backbone Show. My name is Mel, and today is the day we've been anticipating. Well, a lot of you guys been anticipating, or this area, this moment in time, we've been anticipating for Coming to America 2 or Coming to America, however you want to call it, starring Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, and another cast of characters from the original. I mean, majority of the people were from the original, and can't lie, guys. I'm extremely disappointed. I can't front whatsoever. I'm so disappointed. I got two main points I want to give you guys regarding this, and I promise you, I'm really disappointed. But you don't want to miss what I have to say, so let's definitely get into that here next.
Yeah.
Learn and live in love.
Learn, live, and love.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's talk about real life, everyday situations.
Everyday situation.
We come to build up our brothers.
Alpha
And
men.
real life relationships.
Let's come
together and take a stand in our household. Welcome to the Backbone Show. Yeah.
We welcome you
Welcome to the Backbone Show.
to the Backbone Show.
Oh.
Let's go.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to the Backbone Show, guys. If you're not familiar with what the Backbone Show is all about, let me remind you. The Backbone is all about helping men find their sense of identity, helping men find their character, helping men find their courage. Yeah, we are forming men to reform the foundation of the family. And so oftentimes women and people don't really understand why I do what I do, what I say to what I say. What's this doing? Malcolm X back here, man who don't stand for nothing, will fall for anything. What Kobe Bryant quote doing here? I have nothing in common with lazy people who blame others for the lack of success. Great things come from hard work and preserve no excuses. This is the foundation. This is my two heroes right there. It's the foundation of this program, this business that I'm starting here. And so when I talk about women, don't think that I'm attacking women. All I'm doing is pointing out the errors of our ways right now and how we can get back on top. And what you say to me, what they have to do with coming to America. Well, stick around. I have something specific I want to talk about regarding that. But the first point I want to make about the movie, let's talk about the movie overall. It sucked. I'm sorry. The movie sucked. I was nervous. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was so nervous going into this movie because what the way the cast was talking about it already. And then when I first turned it on, saw PG-13, I said, man. Because that let me know right there it wasn't going to have the near outlandish discussions and outlandish language and just everything that made Coming to America, the original, funny. It wasn't going to have near that type of impression and near that type of just comedy, pure comedy. It's hard, I understand, to make a remake. I understand that. But I don't recommend any classics being remade in the 21st century. I don't recommend any classics being made with liberals running the country or running who gets counsel and who doesn't. I mean, at this point, I'd rather just keep watching the old ones. I'm sorry, guys. This movie was terrible. I'm talking about from beginning to end. I chuckled maybe twice, and I fell out laughing once. But that was based on nostalgia. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna give anybody any spoiler alerts because I actually watched it on Thursday night, which was a night before it came out. I'm not giving any spoilers, but I'm saying I laughed hard one time, and that was really based on nostalgia because they kind of did it exactly or something very similar to the original, and you can't help but to laugh at that because you laugh so hard on the original. But this was terrible. I mean, this is. I'm not gonna say this is Pluto Nash. I'm not gonna say 1,000 words, but this is nowhere near better than Norbit. I tell you that right now, it's not better than Norbit. Uh, not Trading Places. It ain't nowhere near the classics. Let's put that out the window. But it's not better than Orbit. It's not better than the one he had with Steve Martin. Can't remember that top of my head. Shoot, it's not better than 48. What was it? Retro? Was it Retro? Something like that he had? It's not better than the one he had with Showtime. It's not better than Showtime when we had with Danny DeVito. It's Danny DeVito, Robert De Niro, my bad. So this is a bottom feeder movie for Eddie. And he said in one of his interviews he wasn't going to do any more money grabs like Pluto Nash, like 1,000 Words. So I'm not going to say it's worse than that. And dare I say, this is worse than Dr. Dolittle. I mean, it's down there. I'm telling you. It was bad. It was just to the point where you saw the writing on the wall from the time the movie started, like how the movie was going to go. It was just so Disney and so ABC, family type show. And I understand Eddie Murphy's a different guy. He's a family man now, but this was terrible. I'm sorry. It was so terrible. So ain't no many ways I can say that without spoiling some things. But one thing I want to point out, and one thing that made me nervous about, so my second point, what made me nervous about going into this movie was what they were saying before the movie, what the cast was saying before the movie came out in their interviews. They kept using this phrase, women empowerment. Now, I'm all for equality. I'm all for feminism because true feminism is all about equality. It's all about allowing women to have the same opportunities that men have. Your boy is for that. I'm 100% behind that. And honestly, when I look at 2021, despite what the numbers and what people want to say, that is what's going on. When you ask somebody specifically, what constitutional law do men have that women don't? What opportunities in this world do men have that women don't? They can't answer that question. If you can, put it in my comment section and we can have that discussion. But with that being said, I had to look at, and God actually, well, I say God, but every time I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I have a deep thought, I have to write it down. And I always think it's God because that's my internal intuition. But the thought I had right after watching this movie at 3 o'clock in the morning was about female empowerment. And because there's several scenes in this movie, guys, where they try to stress female empowerment. But what lens are they doing this through? What avenue are they doing this through? What channel are they funneling this through? The way that they show it, female empowerment, guys, is through male weakness. How powerful is that if you have to show your strength based on somebody being weak? Now, this is not the first movie to do this in the last 2 to 3 years. You had Marvel doing this with the Avengers. You had Wonder Woman, Captain Marvel, which I never saw. You had Terminator doing an all-female strong cast. And Arnold didn't show up until the end of the movie. It's so many movies that are forcing this female empowerment down our throat. But this is the thing, just like what Marvel did in the Avengers Endgame. You had Thor, you had Iron Man, you had Captain America, the strongest men in the Marvel team, in the Avengers team, attacking Thanos at the same time, get their butt whooped and smoked and burnt. All of a sudden, 4 women just rise up and at least take down Thor for a moment. The same thing happened in this movie. I try not to be a spoiler. I'm not going to tell you specifically what happened, but I'm saying a male was getting whooped, getting beat up. And all of a sudden, here comes some women, or ladies actually, quite frankly, girls, to not give it away, came and saved this grown man life. It's a hostile takeover, guys. The female women empowerment movement is a hostile takeover. That's when I woke up 3 o'clock in the morning. It's the first thing coming to my mind: a hostile takeover. And to me, to show your true strength, it should not be alongside someone else's weakness. You should be able to stand toe to toe with someone else's strength and still show how strong that you are. It really bothers me that that's what they believe female empowerment is. It was I can't tell you how many weak men was in this movie, and they show their weakness through the strength of another woman, or the woman shows her strength through the avenue of another man. And I don't understand how is that solidifying how strong you are. So it's an attack on the it's an attack on their matriarchy. You got women like Janelle Monáe and Alyssa Milano, who I've talked about on my channel before, who have straight out came out and said, we trying to dismantle the patriarchy. If I say matriarchy, I'm sorry. The patriarchy. They trying to dismantle the patriarchy. They trying to dismantle God's order of the family. So Backbone is a direct contrary to their movement. It's a direct fight against their movement. It's not a fight against feminism. It's not a fight against women being equal. It's a fight against this whole empowerment because they don't want to be equal. They want superiority. Yeah, they want to be better. They want to be more powerful. They want to be superior. If you look at your Bible, you'll see a woman by the name of Jezebel. People always try to equate that to sex and all those things. No, Jezebel was all about power. Jezebel was already the daughter of a queen. I'm a daughter of a king. So she had her own birthrights. But she didn't want that. She wanted to be the king of all. You see that in this movie. A Jezebel spirit. You don't just see it in this movie. You see that all over our country right now. The Jezebel spirit is running rampant. Yeah, you can talk about the sexual aspects of Jezebel because that's running rampant as well. With WAP being celebrated. With the slut culture overall being celebrated. But it's not just about the sex that makes women want to be powerful. They use that as an avenue to get their true purpose, which is power. Women want to be the head of household, but want men to withhold their same traditional roles. Don't allow this, fellas. Get your backbone. Where is your backbone? I didn't see any backbone in Coming to America. I promise you that. And that's what this world is pushing. This is what Eddie Murphy comes out 30 years later and says, it took me about 5 years to come up with a great script. And this is a script that I feel like was great enough to push to today's image. Eddie, stay retired. Dolomite, My Name was a great movie, but you did that based on a man from the 70s and the 80s. So there's no way that you can come out and be your true self right now if that's who you really are. Eddie, stay retired. Arsenio, stay retired. Whoever else. Wesley, you do your thing, brother. You keep on going. Everybody else, this movie was terrible. I'm sorry. And I can't say it anymore. Hope you guys get my points, the 2 points I made, but the main is about the women empowerment. If you got a debate against that or got an argument against that, please hit me in the comment section. I would love to hear what you have to say. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to put my quick thought out there about this movie, my instant reaction to Coming to America. That's my negative thoughts. I really don't have anything positive to say besides it was great, beautiful cast. I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of beautiful women in this movie. I'm talking about amazing looking women. Costumes looked amazing. I can say that for sure. I mean, it was a great cast overall. I mean, a lot of great people, a lot of surprises of people that you wouldn't think you'll see. But it was not funny whatsoever. Maybe that was their intention, but I'm telling you, it wasn't funny. Scale of 1 to 10, on the funny scale, it was a 3. That's how many times I laughed, 3 times. But it's your boy Mel. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new to this channel, hit me in the comment section. Let me know you're new. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell next to it so you can get all my notifications. Guys, help me grow this channel. If you know that you like what I'm doing, if you you don't feel everything, but you think I have a great conversation and you want to bring other people to it. You don't have to agree with me. I'd rather talk to someone who disagrees. So feel free to share this with anyone. Someone you say, man, this guy's a butthole. He don't know what he's talking about. Send this and share this with somebody else. I'll greatly appreciate it. And as always, guys, let's grow. Peace.